Hi dear cricket fans, welcome to Cricket Happenings. What a day here at Bristol here. The unthinkable has happened. Bangladesh has stunned England in the second one-day international in the natwest series in Bristol by winning by 5 runs, and this is something great credit to Bangladesh. And then now the series has absolutely livened up with the third one-day international. As you know, now the series is leveled at 1-1, and the third ODI starts between England and Bangladesh. That will be the final ODI, which will be played at Birmingham on July the 12th. Well, what a match we had here. The unthinkable happened, I would say here. England won the toss and inserted Bangladesh into bat, and the openers put on just 19 for the first wicket in 5 overs and lost the wicket of Tamim Iqbal, caught behind of Ajmal Shahzad for 18 of 23 balls with 3 fours. Siddiq looked impressive in his brief knock of 21 of 23 balls before being caught behind of Broad. Case played the anchor role to perfection in the 83-run stand for the third wicket of Jarul Islam, also playing well with one hook 6 of Stuart Broad, and later falling a victim to Shahzad, being caught behind for 40 of 53 balls. 148 for 3 in the 30th over soon changed for Bangladesh as Shakib Al Hasan played a reverse sweep shot at Collingwood to be bowled for 1. Ashraful was run out for 14 of 23 balls on his comeback into the Bangladesh team, and top scorer Imrul Kayes with 76 to his name of 111 balls with 4 fours was deceived by a slower delivery from Shahzad and spooned a catch to Collingwood, and the score was 196 for 6 in the 43rd over for Bangladesh. Captain Mustafa Murtaza with some sensible batting with Mahmudullah took the score to 233, with Murtaza's share being 22 of 25 balls with 2 fours, and one lofted 6 off Broad over long off, and was soon run out. Mahmudullah was not out on 24 of 34 balls with no 4, and Bangladesh, who added only 87 runs in the last 20 overs, were 236 for 7 at the completion of 50 overs. As far as the bowling figures go, well, it was the Ajmal Shahzad was the big 10 overs no made in 341, 9 overs for 46 for James Anderson, Stuart Broad 10 overs no made in 1 for 60, Luke Wright 6 overs for 30, Michael Yardy 10 overs none for 39 bowled well, Paul Collingwood bowled well 5 overs no made in 1 for 16. As far as the reply for England was concerned, the England openers Andrew Strauss and Craig Kisbida started in aggressive fashion with 49 runs in the first 8 overs, with Strauss driving a 6 of spinner Razak and Kisbida sending Murtaza over his head for a nice 6 down the ground. Ribble Hussain dismissed both the openers in quick succession by first forcing Strauss to feather an edge to the keeper for 33 of 36 balls with 4 fours and 1 6, and Kisbida following in the same fashion as Strauss to the pavilion after making 20 of 17 balls with 2 fours and 1 6. Collingwood has adjudged LBW to Razak for 10, Ian Morgan walked back LBW to Razak for 1, and Yardy was clean bowled by Shakib Al Hasan for 10, and the England score stood at a wobbling 115 for 5 at the halfway stage in 25 overs. Spinners Razak and Shakib operated in tandem, keeping a lid on the scoring. Jonathan Trott, along with Luke Wright, improved the situation by taking it to 146 in the 35th over, with Trott just staying there nudging the singles. Wright fell a victim to Shafiul Islam for 15. Shahzad was bowled by Shakib for 5, but Broad gave good support to Trott by taking the score to 209 in the 46th over. Broad was a victim of Murtaza for 21 of 25 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. 23 required from 12 balls for England. Trott there everything possible. He got 2 fours of Murtaza, but Anderson was caught and bowled for 2 in the 49th over. With 10 required of the final 50th over, 1 wicket standing, Bell walked out with a broken toe, but Trott taking strike dispatched Shafiul Islam's first 2 balls for 4 runs, and there was 6 to get of the 6 to get with 4 balls to go. Trott slashed the ball into keeper Jarul Islam's hands to be out for 94 of 130 balls with 8 fours to spark wild celebrations for the Bangladeshi players as England were bowled out for 231. A disconsolate Trott walked back to the pavilion. As far as the bowling figures were concerned, Mustafa Murtaza was named man of the match. 10 overs no made in 242. Abdul Razak 10 overs no made in 2 for 43. Shafiul Islam 9.3 overs 3 made in 2 for 38. Ribble Hussain 9 overs no made in 2 for 52. Shakib Al Hasan 10 overs no made in 2 for 40. And Mohammad Ashraful bowled 1 over for 9 runs. Well, dear cricket fans, yesterday you would have remembered in my preview I said this is something which is impossible. Well, the impossible has happened today. Bangladesh has made it happen. The Bangladeshi bowlers have really made it work today. Kudos to them for this. They lost 2 injured players, Mushfiqur Rahim, the wicket-keeper batsman, and also the other batsman, Rakibul Hasan, who made 76 in the first innings. But, well, Bangladesh have come up trumps, so that's absolute credit for them. Andrew Strauss has also credited Bangladesh with this victory. Well, Bangladesh, keep up the good work, and let's hope for a wonderful, wonderful match in the third one day international, which is going to be like who is going to get the share of the apple pie there. That's it, dear cricket fans, for Cricket Happenings. This is Ram signing off. Thank you.